Well, the digger's broken again. I've never seen that happen. It's actually sheared off the end of the rod there. I did a bit of a weld to repair the foot here, just to keep me going. But the weld, it was migged and it didn't hold. And then next time I put it down, it did that, snapped that off. So I think I'm going to wait to stick it in a Bridgeport and flatten that. You may say, why not grind it off? Because I want a centre. And then really we should take that out, the actual rod out, and machine it so there's a pin. Or we could just drill a pin in here and drill a pin in there, which would be difficult without it being out of the ram itself. Anyway, we'll figure something out. Another job that needs doing, this ram needs to come off, and when you get new seals for it. The whole thing's needing a tune-up. It's 1982 model and it's not meant for a 2¼ ton major. So I'll bring you back and forth when I'm doing things. I'll have a go at that first, I think. I have been indicating this block, this is the end of the hydraulic ram. So it's not an even surface, so it's never going to be brilliant. So I've got it within about 2 thou, maybe 3, 2.5, that way. And I also indicated it across there, so that's within a couple of thou as well. So I'm going to get an end mill and machine that flat. I was a bit worried that was stainless steel to start with because it was very shiny. But a magnet picks it up, so it must be steel. It's just maybe a good steel. Right, I'll go and change everything over and bring you back for the machining. I want a flat surface, that's why I'm not just grinding it. There we go. Pretty good there. Right, everything's been trimmed in. Oh. And we are off. I'll take too big a chunk to start with. Get compressed air to see how sharp this end mill is. Not very easy answer to that. The side should be sharp so we could put it down and then work our way in it. change that cutter. Don't have much choice at the moment. I'll switch you off there until I find something else and change it. I've got my face mill. It's got indexable carbide inserts, so we'll use it. It's always good. So we can change the inserts. Still a new insert. Well, it might be very hard steel. That's 100 sidewalk. Try not to, that light washes everything out in the film, so try and keep it where it don't. Take it a bit less down. $50, $75. Didn't seem to like 100, but it's okay at 75. I want to find the true centre as well and bore a hole for a pin. Actually, we could just make a big enough hole that the rod will go right in. Weld it where in the hole. Drill that big. This is my favourite cutter. It just works. Came with the Bridgeport. I'm blowing compressed air onto it to push the sparks away from me. $6.50 this thing. $50,000. Going to run across it about 10 south, just to tidy up but Needs a wee bit yet. Should be completely all the way across. It's been shoving and pushed up since 1982. It's bound to be a bit off the straight. Well, there's already a centre in it. We do believe there's a centre there already. So must have had a pin. You would knock that out. I think what they've done when they made it for a start is they've machined a pin on the end of it to locate it, maybe. Yep. Which is good for us because we can drill it out then. Right, I've got a file on here. Right, well, I'll get the chuck back on. I'll go and measure the ram, see if I've got a drill the right size. I don't think I've got a drill that big. It's just about what we want. I think with the wobble that it's going to have, it'll be spot on. That is 29, 28. I think that's bigger than what we need. $28.34 for the that's slightly bigger, but it would take us very near the centre. Don't think there's anything in between. This is a 1 inch. Yeah. No, I'm going to bore it with that, and then we might not go all the way through. We might just let the ram piston in a bit. I think that might be the answer, and then it's going to, when we weld it, should be true to that face, or as near as we can get it. Right, I'll need to I'm just going to go straight to the big drill, I think. Get it set up. Because there's a pilot hole for it there to follow. Otherwise we'll be putting in chucks and mucking about and what have you. It gives us a bigger hole than we actually want, like, shouldn't be a bit much. Having the ability to change the inserts on these is great, plus these are 22mm inserts, so when they get dull I can put them into my 16mm tool holder and grind them on the cardboard grinder there and use them in it. And then you could go down to 12 if you wanted to be bothered, I suppose. Anywho, down. Oh, and that's fairly slow anyway. Cutting oil. What I could always do is wrap something around it to centralise it. Good. Oh, no, I've got to change I need to change the centre for that one. It should be easier to work with. Here. Where did the drill go? Here. So that's is it an R8 and 3 more stapler. Right, put it in reverse. I think I'll have to go down a bit. Reverse. I can hear you all saying, oh, you shouldn't be going straight to that big drill. And you're probably right. I don't think I'm going to drill it all the way through. Spin that a wee bit. Good at that. Lock it up, set the coordinates to 0. And switch it on while I'm off. 0 that. and we'll just take them through. Protection. Must be the hard bit there. My arm's probably in your road. Move it down so I get a better push on this lever. WD-40 cutting fluid, it's good stuff. Tool Station's about the cheapest place you'll get it. I think now it's about £8 for a tin. That's quite a while. Some big chips coming off of there. Oh, there's 0. That stuff. I'm not making any money out of it or anything, I'm just telling you because it's quite good. If you're environmentally friendly, don't read the back. Because I just agree with environment. I think the start would have been hardened with the original welding, maybe. Through a bit. Right, let's leave it at that. So we're down a 5mm maybe, and that should be slightly bigger than the rod. Well, they cut the end off it and get it squared up, and then weld it. Probably take the ram off to get it in the vise and weld it. Keep everything square as we can. Well, we've got this surface, we know it's true after we machined it. Take it, let's chance it and take it out of the vise, shall we? Yeah. I just need to making some good chips there. Impressive. I think there was a few drills came with the Bridgeport or the Edgework, I can't remember. I think maybe both. That one's been good. You need to put the 4-jaw on to get this accurate. This is the 3-jaw. I thought it was out a bit, but I don't know how much it was out. So let's see now. +12. 1.5, and then the third jaw -13. I mean, it's alright for dirty and quick throw some in, just machine it down, but we'll need to put the old 4 jaw in to get it accurate, because I can move it around with it. I took the ram out of the ramrod out of the hydraulic ram. Wasn't too difficult to get out. Couldn't get the seals off the end, the nuts that tight, and I can only hold that bit there. So what I'm intending doing is drilling the other bit to a known size, and then the centre, like maybe 15.5mm or something, and then turn this down to suit, so it'll go in square, and then we can weld it. But that's not going to be good enough, as you can see. Right, I'll get the jaw changed over. It'll be tomorrow now. It's going on 3 o'clock-ish. Let's see our sunny disposition here. Nice bit of snow, not that much, but it's cold. It was 1 degree. Okay. This is my 1959 4-jaw chuck on here, which is pretty accurate. How's this for accuracy? Five tenths maybe. Apart from that, it's just something on the surface. Not bad for 64 years old, isn't it? Made them good in the old days. That's my ram I've got in there now, the rod. I managed to disassemble the end of it, holding it in the 4-jaw. And I've got brass in here. Let's see if this David Brown will start in the cold, although it is a bit warmer in here now. The heater on. Here we go. Give it the heater for a minute or two. Helps if we connect the power up. Right, let's try that again. Nope, this really doesn't like the cold. My plans have changed slightly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to weld this up too big, and then we'll machine it back to fit this hole. And we'll also leave it wider so there's like a register on there as well. So it'll go in the hole. Go in the drill it. I think I'll drill that centre hole and put a pin through it. And then we'll bring it down onto here, and we'll have a register here, and then we'll weld it, and it should be nice and tight, I hope. Some way to be welded. Put you up here. I've got the Polaris in here because it's got a diesel heater, and just to get some heat in here. I have a copper exhaust I made that goes out from the diesel heater. So.
Flashing bright lights from welding. People with photosensitivity to light may be affected.
Advertencia de luces brillantes intermitentes de soldadura. Personas con fotosensibilidad a la luz puede verse afectada.
Aviso de luzes brilhantes de soldagem. Pessoas com fotossensibilidade à luz pode ser afetada.
down a wee bit. I was down here yesterday, earlier in this film, or the previous film, and I didn't have a heater on that yesterday and the door was open, so it wasn't very warm at all. I'll have to wait till it cools to get the slag off. That's the only thing about arc welding, it's a lot stronger than MIG usually, but you get slag with it. It's good. That was my insert blowing up, but I've got more. It snapped it clean in half. Right, we'll sort that now. Imperial Allen keys. There's a wee plate going flying as well. I'll try and find it. I'll just stop you there because this will take a minute. I've machined it down a bit. We're about 32mm and we're wanting 29.62 I think. I'll go into Imperial because the lathe's got Imperial marks on it. Right, here goes. Checking 33mm. I'm hoping there's a few bits of shallow welding, but I was kind of hoping we'd get them out before. That's 31mm actually. The hole's 30. Let's double check it. Yeah, just under 30. $31. Take 10th thou and see how we do from there. Just keep measuring it. Change out this cutter. The inserts I was buying, the good inserts, were about $5.90, about £9 now. So, do you just buy cheaper ones and change them more often, or stick with the good ones? A Marlin key was my solution to my missing bit of steel. It worked quite well. I need to regrind that. This has got one of the good inserts in, but I think it's the last one I've got. You can't seem to get CNMG, but you can get CCMT 09. I don't know why. Touch it off and see where we are. Just start looking at that and see. It's not so tidy as the last cutter, but it won't really matter. Let's go Imperial. And I can work things out. One inch 233. One inch 182. 50 thou. I'll just keep taking 10, I think. Work my way down. Could be doing a bit more welding here, really. It shouldn't matter because it might matter. Should I weld that? Let's take it down to size and see. I'll take another 10th out. Might be okay. Found out what mother big drill it's in this thing. Oh me. Brains are brand new, never been used. Well, they're too old and been used too much. 12.25. $11.85.5. So that's 50 in it. Likely to be a very tight fit. Probably to tidy up this end a bit more. Also, that one is a good finish like the other cutter was.